Just being honest. Nothing but the truth, yeah. Nothing but the truth, yeah. Honesty, CJ, honesty. CJ, honesty. CJ, honesty. CJ, honesty. Just being honest. Nothing but the truth.
Welcome to another episode of
CJ Honesty.
And today, you want to introduce our guest?
Yes, we have a guest today. She is a matchmaker. Her name is Neena Taurus, and she's from Willingboro, New Jersey. Woo, the borough.
The borough.
Yeah, and she DJs on the side while matchmaking, and she is currently working a 9 to 5 while she's working on her businesses. Welcome to CJ.
Well,
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So we are going to be talking about, why use the apps, dating apps, when you can hire a matchmaker.
Right.
Mhm. Yep, that's another option.
Uh-huh.
I don't think people think about that. I just hear a lot of people use apps, but I never heard anybody hire a matchmaker.
Yeah, I think in our culture, the Black culture, they don't really entertain the matchmaking. Because, now it's so easy. You got Facebook, you see a girl look good, you just slide in and it's
Exactly.
like a little, I think on the Black culture, we think like we're thirsty or desperate.
Mhm.
So we try to go on the dating apps where it's kind of like hidden. Like, I'm not hiring a matchmaker. I'm not
That's
that
true.
desperate. That's how it seems like, but it's not that you're desperate. Maybe you might need. Maybe you're I don't know, ignoring a lot of red flags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I ever even came across matchmaking until that show came out. What was that?
Wait, which one?
Matchmaking? I think it was with
the
the Indian.
millionaire.
Was it that? Yeah, I think it was like the Indian. Were they Indian?
Oh no, it was a show on Netflix about Indians matchmaking, Indians who matchmake. Yeah, that was interesting.
It was a show on
Netflix.
Mm. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just know about the millionaire match. The millionaire ones. She's like a big time matchmaker, Patty.
Oh wow, yeah, I think I heard of that one too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's big.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a small community. Not a lot of people are like in
Hmm.
it, especially like the Black culture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, what made you get into the matchmaking? Actually, I guess we could do the say the Bible scripture real quick. Romans 12:10, NIV version. Be devoted to one another in love, honor one another above yourselves. So, like I was saying, how did you get into matchmaking? Like, what made you want to get into that?
So, oh gosh, I think 2004 or 5. Like, I always hook people up.
Oh,
like,
wow.
I was that friend. Like, if I had a guy I was talking to, I'd be like, "Oh, you got a friend? I'm hooking up the friend," and then I was always that person that linked people together. So, I think what happened then? Oh, I thought of a dating show in 2018. And then something just sparked like, I should just do speed dating. And from then on, I'm like, you know what? I started looking into matchmaking. Like really being a match. I didn't even know it was like a real thing you could go to school for and everything.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I would have never known that, going to school for it. Like
yeah.
Wow.
But what's crazy though is that in high school and sometimes in college, and then I think middle school, you always had those moments where you would hear somebody say, "Oh, hook me up with so and so," and mostly the people who didn't like that, I think girls didn't like when you did that. Like, I always got the impression that they liked it better, like if the guy actually like came up to him.
Mm.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's true or not. That's why I always got that from them though. Like just if you're
Mm-mm.
gonna get rejected, just get rejected. Like don't have your friend come talk to me, about you. But some
Yeah.
people did like it though. So
Yeah.
it was like a pro and con. I think it was like depending on the kind of person that you was
Mm-hmm.
doing that
Yeah.
with.
Because I know there's a dating app like that. I think it's called Bumble.
Oh yeah, I've
Oh, I
heard
heard
that.
about
I've
I heard
heard
about
that. That's
Yeah.
where Tiffany
Yeah.
Haddish met Common, and that's when they
Oh,
started
really?
dating. Yeah, they
Oh,
have a
okay. Yeah,
video
because
of them.
the girl has to reach out to the guy first.
Oh
Oh,
wow,
I
that's
didn't know that's
different.
how it is.
That's
Yeah.
different.
I never
Yeah.
reached out to no guy. I always have guys came up to me.
Right. So
I
that app,
that yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's hard. I have mixed feelings with that because
Mm,
you don't know if the guy, first of all, really is into you. Because I feel like men are, hunters.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
So they'll go for after what they want.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if I go for you, dang, how do I know that you really wanted me? But then you got
mm.
some guys who can't approach girls.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if he has that aggressive girl, then maybe it will work out.
Mm.
But it's mixed feelings for me.
Hmm.
Yeah, I kind of got mixed feelings about it because some guys,
Hmm.
depending who they are, I think they have like some guys out there got like anxiety about going up to girls and
Mm-hmm.
talking to girls,
Yeah.
and then other guys, a lot of guys get they, if you want to call it swag or whether you want to call it like confidence, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So a lot of guys get that from based on like the status of them own self or of their own self, like how much money they got, what kind of job they got, what kind of car they driving, or how successful are they in whatever kind of, I don't know, like activity they in, like if
Mm-hmm.
they the top player in their basketball squad that they in, or
Yeah,
just
they try to impress the woman
yeah,
with what
Right.
they like, what they can offer, like the money,
yeah,
the cars, all that.
yeah,
But if you don't have that, then you're not gonna feel like you deserve that woman.
yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So,
it's certain standards. Yeah, when it comes to that. But you have some guys like I've been out like maybe like five guys, and it's just the one guy who's not that attractive, but
yeah.
he's bold.
Mhm. For real.
You be like, why are your friends not saying that? Why you say so? So it's like
Yeah.
the confidence.
You say he's bold, but I think, like I said,
What you
though,
saying? The ugly ones are bold.
Yeah, I don't like calling people ugly, but
yeah,
the not maybe my type,
Unattractive. The not
yeah,
attractive.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You
Okay.
calling people
Don't
ugly? Really?
Wait. Wait. We being honest. We're honest here, right? Like
Not that
yes.
honest.
Yes. I'm honest, John. I love it. I love
Man,
it.
and nobody's ugly. That's a
yeah,
harsh word.
nobody ugly.
Nobody's
Y'all
ugly.
playing. No,
You
so it's some
just
wait.
say
Y'all
just
being super
no.
nice. Some people are ugly.
No, yo, you tripping? Yo.
No, I'm
Like
serious.
just say that person is unattractive to me. Like I'm
Yeah,
not
unattractive
attracted.
to me.
Yes, because
Yeah.
somebody like might be ugly to you, quote unquote ugly, but that person might be quote unquote good looking to somebody else.
Right.
Like for instance, like
And I might not be that cute to somebody else,
yeah,
but somebody might be like, "Oh, she's gorgeous."
yeah. Like I don't like so like really like before I became like a minister and I was heavy on like listening to hip hop and stuff. And I used to always say like I don't know how Lil Wayne got with Lauren London. I don't
Wait, I don't even know either. I don't even know. He has a nice smile. We could say he have a nice smile.
he got a grill in his mouth.
Well,
He's
he
never had
does.
no nice
He-
smile.
Yeah,
He's
you're right.
always
It's
had a
like,
grill in his
yeah,
mouth.
it's like a weird smile. But you're right. I
But
don't
he's
know.
Lil
It's just
Wayne.
like you said, Nina. It's the swag. It's the swag.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
swag, and he's Lil Wayne. He got money.
Right.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
I think at
And
that
I
time,
don't
yeah.
know how his gift to gab is. That might be serious. You know? he was getting a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
money
mean,
money attached to you make you look good.
yeah. I mean, some people, that's what they go after, you know.
Hmm.
But what, like, when it comes like to matchmaking, like, what's like the process
Yeah.
of that when somebody gets into that? Like, what is the process that they have to go by? Like, what's
So
the order of that?
I just started off actually because I just got certified.
Okay.
Oh wow,
So
congrats.
yeah, thanks. So
Yes.
I'm not like the big timer, but I would say the process is just like tell me what you want in the mate.
Mm.
But the main thing I tell people is I don't want you to tell me about how they look. Like tell me what you want in a character from not look wise.
No,
You know, because we in
yeah.
our 30s. If you're in your 30s and you're looking for somebody, we already went past that. Oh, he's my type. I need this type of guy. Now you should be looking for somebody to grow with. And look doesn't matter in that. To me, you know, 'cause I don't think looks matter when it comes to finding love.
I have a question for you when it comes to the process. When you help women, do they focus on the height of the man? Because
Yeah.
a lot of women like someone who's 6 feet. If you're not 6 feet, then you're out.
They're
Even if
not.
you're
They don't.
really
Yeah.
a good man, like you treat
Right.
them right. They'll treat them right, and they like if they're not 6 feet. You know, what do you think about that? You think that's fair, or do you?
I don't think it's fair. But you know what? I ain't even gonna hold you. I've been guilty of that. I've been guilty because I'm 5'1", so I'm short.
Oh,
So
5'1"? Wow.
Yeah. So I shouldn't be picky about the height because everybody's taller than me. But a lot of girls are, and I think for me, like it was hard because I dated a lot of guys that were 6 feet and over, like 6'5". So it's kind of hard to go to somebody that's like 5'8".
Right.
But if you're really looking for love, the height shouldn't matter.
Exactly. That's that part right there. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's why a lot of people are single now. Like a lot of a lot of people are
For
single
real.
because of that reason. Like they stuck on like. Now I'm not. I think you should definitely, you know, if you can, you go after what you want. But I don't think. I think you should also have like, okay, have this up here and then this up here. You know, like
Right.
I don't think you should put it first. Like looks, like yeah, go after what you want, but not before character though, because at the end of the day, the character is what's gonna last. Because if you that person, what are you gonna do if you get married to that person and they get in a car? God forbid they get in a car accident or something like that, and I don't know. Let's say they get a burn marker on their face or something, or something bad happens that's not, you know, attractive, you know, or they get, some people get, you just had that video came out of the guy who was paralyzed from his waist down that got
When his
pulled
wife on the
yeah
TikTok.
so you get,
and she really loves him.
so you get things like that. What are you going to do when that person starts to not be attractive like that, you know?
I should say, it may say about, but in the white culture, like with white people, they don't look at looks. Like a white person go to the bar and find a guy right away. But with us, it's like we be like, ugh, this shoes is ugly, or I don't like his outfit. You know, and it's like, dang, like you know, you could, that stuff like can be fixable. Like it's not that serious. So I think sometimes we look too deep. That's why we're single a lot. I always tell people to think about like when you work with somebody, you just started a job and this guy is training you. He's not your type. If you normally like 6 feet men and he's 5'7", he's not your type. And then for the 3-6 months he's training you, you're close to him, you know, you start to develop a like for him. So that's where the whole work husband,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's like, okay, oh wow, I like him. His personality's cool. He's funny, and you probably wouldn't even give him a chance if it was somebody on the outside.
Right.
But because you work with him, you have to see him, you have to interact. So I think people should look at finding love like that. Give somebody a chance. Like one date, people be like, the vibe is not there. And it's like, dang, like
I'm guilty for that.
A couple more dates.
I'm guilty for that. I go by the vibe. Like if you're not vibing,
Right.
then you're out. That's
right.
Yeah.
But you got to give it a chance. Maybe he might be shy. Like I might be shy. I don't know. You never know what's going on with people. But I think you should 3 dates. If 3 dates you don't vibe, then But friendship should be key first.
Yeah.
The first date you shouldn't be like, okay, I'm getting married next month. Like it should be like, okay, we're friends. We're building a friendship.
Right.
That's true. It starts with friendship. The best relationship starts with friendship. It's part of the foundation.
Yeah, that's a strong foundation. I think we miss that. We do the Netflix and chill, then we're intimate, and then we're looking at the intimate side. So we're like, I like him. Then down the line, you finally get to see how he really is, and you're like, ooh, I don't like him. Or he's like, I don't like her.
That's true.
Because that friendship wasn't built. It was that intimacy first.
Yeah.
And
I think
also
we messed up with that.
And also, a lot of people are single because they ignore the red flags.
Oh,
It's so many red flags.
It's red flags. I have ignored them. Because you be like, you try to give somebody a chance.
Exactly.
And then to get deeper and deeper, and you're like, and you really go back and you be like, ooh, it was that. You're like, oh, I should have left it alone a long time ago. But then it's the good guy that we're not attracted to. Is no red flags.
That's true. It's usually like that. I mean, you're gonna whatever you. I believe that whatever you want to attract, like you need to be that person. Whatever you want to attract, like if you want to be, if you're looking for someone who's loyal, then you have to be loyal. If you're looking for someone who's, I don't know, family oriented, then you have to be that way too.
Yeah, definitely. You gotta look for what you want.
Another thing I want to ask: where do you think, when it comes to marriage or wanting to get married, what would be the best place to find someone or like look for that type of something serious? Do you think it matters or?
No, I don't think it matters. I think intentions is everything. But I think that if your standards is your standards, if you want somebody that has a car, has their own place, and is family oriented, if this is what you want, you should go for it. You shouldn't settle and then be like, oh, I want to get married. Because now it's not going to go like that. And one thing I can say, I think in finding somebody, especially with a female, when we meet a guy who says, I'm not looking for nothing, we shouldn't think that we can change his mind,
Yeah.
I think a lot of times we think we can change people's minds, but we can't. So I think that if you're looking for marriage, and he's like, I don't know about that, then you need to run.
Yeah. I think a lot of people, a lot of women,
I've
they
been
be
do
thinking
that. I've been do that. Like
a lot of women, I think they be wanting like the perfect mixture of like a Tupac mixed with Russell Wilson kind of guy, and it's just like, I mean, you kind of gotta take your pros and cons with it,
right?
With people, like the person that you choosing, like And I think that if you were the Russell Wilson kind of guy, that don't mean that he can't protect you just because he probably don't got no gun on in his, in his pants while he walking, or
Right.
same thing with a Tupac kind of guy. You can't really assume that he's not gonna I guess treat you well, but you got to know the dangers that come with that. If he talking about he doing something crazy like selling drugs or something, now you riding in the car with somebody who could possibly at any moment somebody looking for him, whether that's the police or some gang member, so you got to take like your pros and cons with it. I think a lot of women be going into that like, oh, if I can get the Tupac kind of guy to just treat me right, I don't care who else he talking to crazy, as long as he treat me right, because that's like women go after protection. That's what they like. They want their man to protect them. They feel like, oh, this guy, he's tough. He's gonna protect me, and then if I can just get him to like be good with me, I'm good. But most of the
change
time,
him.
Yeah. Women think we could change men, but no, you get what you get with someone. They not, especially when you hit when you're in your 30s and up, you set in certain ways. You set in who you are. Like hopefully by the time you're like in 35 or you still not like finding yourself. That should be done. You should have been doing all that in 20s. So
that's not Jada. No, let me stop.
I know, right?
You're right. You're right.
Well,
she's different. She set up differently, John. You cannot count her. She set up differently.
I mean, Will should have known.
Relationship is different.
Yeah, their relationship is set up different though.
Yeah, they have an interesting one. It seemed like they do. It's different.
Very interesting.
You know.
But he seems
level-headed or something. He seems a little bit more, not as, he seems more chill now.
Yeah, well, you talking about Will?
Yeah, I'm talking about Will Smith. Yeah,
Will always been chill.
Yeah, but no, but okay, because I always thought like he was crazy to marry Jada, because she's kind of crazy. Yeah. She's like out there, I think, and he's a little bit more not as out there. Besides, I did hear about him cheating on her and stuff, but she did too. So,
but how do we know that I mean, I guess so. Yeah, well, we don't know if that's true or not because it never came out that he never admitted to that.
Well, he never, but we know that Jada
never said.
But we know that she did.
Yeah,
she did cheat.
But that's my thing. Why would if Will cheated? Why would Jada not say anything about that and just say something about her cheating? Now, that's why I don't think Will cheated. And
I don't know. I heard Will cheated with a man.
Oh wow, maybe that's why they.
He did do a movie about being a gay guy.
Yeah,
that was his first movie. Yeah,
that was his first movie. He blew up.
Dwayne, Tisha Campbell husband.
Oh,
her ex. Yeah,
I know who that is. Wow. Yeah, he was out there. Then that could be. That could. I mean,
that's why they keep it on the hush hush.
Yeah, that's why.
That could be.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah,
that could be.
But like, okay, so when it comes to the process of matchmaking, how long does it?
Well, we asked her about the process.
No, but how long does it take to find someone a partner? Like the how long?
It could take like I just met somebody 3 weeks ago, and they already seen each other like 3 times already. And they're talking about being exclusive.
Oh wow!
But their intentions are the same, so you know.
Wait, so this was after 3 weeks? Oh wow, that was short. Okay.
Yeah, and they live in a different state. Well, I think she lives in Maryland. He lives in Philly, so.
So
and they already seen each other a couple of times.
Okay, so it depends on the two individuals then. Okay.
It must really like each other after 3 weeks.
Yeah, they linked. When they linked, their vibe was, the chemistry was good. They sent me a video. I was like,
okay. Well, all thanks to you. All thanks to you hooking them up, matching them. Yeah,
I have a couple I hooked up in 2006. They still together now.
Wow.
They got 2 kids. I don't think they're married yet. So.
Wow.
How long do people normally stay together? People like just getting matchmake, like.
It depends.
Mm-hmm.
Going off of people, like, I guess you could say the hood way I did it, because it wasn't professional.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of couples that still like together. There's some people just, they just didn't work out. But yeah, I know some people that's still together.
So like, besides like the natural way, like if you being just able to like get people together, like what do you see, like what's the difference of what you learned in school versus like your natural self of being able to put people together like that?
Cause back then it wasn't like, I wasn't like, okay, they might work out and get married,
Yeah.
You looking at people's background, their character. It's different now, and the world is crazy. So you kind of, I don't want to be responsible of hooking up a psycho with,
Yeah. Oh no, that wouldn't go so well. Oh no.
Right. So,
yeah.
You gotta be careful. But I would say now it's a little more mature approach. It's kind of people seeing like, okay, if I see a female that's struggling, she's a single mom, I wouldn't want her to be with somebody, a father figure, a guy who's involved in his kids' lives,
Yeah.
So they can. But that's one thing. It's a lot of females that have kids. They don't want to be matched with a guy with kids.
Okay.
And to me, that's so.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah, I think I had seen that. I seen that on Facebook that if you have kids, I think if the guy has kids, that's a red flag or something.
No,
or
I don't know
I'm like,
why.
what are they talking about? I don't get what people logic nowadays. I can't relate to a lot of the logic.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I think if he has no kids, he should be with somebody with no kids. You want your own family.
Yeah.
But now there's exceptions to the rules. I'm not saying he should be like, oh no, I'm not this. But I think it's kind of selfish for you to bring kids in a situation and only want to look for men with no kids.
No, that don't make no sense to me. But let's leave it right there, because that don't make no sense to me.
On that note, let's leave it there.
On that though, no, let's leave it right there. Let our minds sit right there, and let's save that for part 2. But but this has been another episode of
CJ Honesty.
Peace and God bless.
Just being honest, nothing but the truth.